Still Ryan Smith leads it. Mentioning great servants of British truck racing in December of 2024. Is the race being halted here? Slowing coming. We might have a virtual safety car. Yes, full course yellow, virtual safety car with, or virtual safety truck, you might say, with the 41 truck having pulled off at Clearways or Slough this morning, isn't it? One truck getting away in front, Tom O'Rourke second, everybody else lining up behind him. Here's Simon Cole, he's leading Division 2, the man from Dartford. He's ahead of John Powell, that's a Division 1 truck, as is that of Adam Binks, just running in his new Mercedes this weekend. And Ryan Smith lunges for the inside of Tom O'Rourke. There's contact between the two of them. They both go out wide. Michael Oliver's going to try and get past both of them. A light bit of debris there. The 69 truck of David Jenkins runs over it. Needs to be careful doing that. Doesn't want to get a puncture. Who's leading Division 2? Let's have a look on the timing screen. Sami Oyanen, who leads Division 2 in the Sisu, with Simon Cole just behind him. Third for Bradley Harvey at the moment. 20 trucks round okay so far. It's that little bit of rubbing out of the hairpin, which is inevitable with how the last race at Brands Hatch as well, with Stewart taking the win on that occasion. Stewart had 2 wins at Brands to Ryan Smith's 3 in Division 1. Michael looking for his first win. Here comes Callum Eason, the young newcomer. Now, both his parents have raced trucks in the past, Wayne and Joanne. Attacking now Jake Evans. They're side by side in a Hatchett's hairpin. Is that a sensible move? Stuart Oliver, a bit of a twitch there in second place. His son Michael chasing. Oh, we've lost Sami Oyanen. He's off at Spitfires there. He's pulled up. Must have had some damage in that first corner contretemps. So Sami Oyanen, the Sisu, is out of it. David Smith is still going, I think, but a long way behind. Smith, the Olivers, Jenkins. And he's pulled away by almost another second on that lap as Stuart Oliver to the inside. He sends Michael out wide. Michael's got the inside for the left at Cobb, though. Now, is he going to get the end? There's a spin in the background. Adam Binks goes for a spin into Campbell as Stuart Oliver leans Michael out wide. He says, I want to get off to Ryan Smith and protect my championship lead. Out of the way, son. And that's allowed John Bowler to come through into second. David Jenkins is there. Up towards Coppice for the second time. Incident involving truck 14 noted, say the stewards. David Jenkins under intense pressure from Stuart Oliver. And it is Michael Oliver, Oliver Jr., who leads the way. Neil Yates trying to keep up in second, and Ryan Smith onto the grass there as he tries to get past David Smith. They ran out of room a little bit further back. 12th, remember, well, it became 10th when a couple of trucks didn't start, started from pit lane. 3 wide as they come up towards, and David Smith slowing. John Bowler round the outside. Bowler's gone from third to first, but they're all slowing. And we have a full course yellow because Archie Handy's come to a stop at the chicane. Yeah, full course yellow, I think. It briefly showed us full course yellow on the timing screen. Now I think they've gone back to green. Here's a battle in Division 2 meanwhile. We haven't seen as much of the Division 2 trucks this weekend. This is Archie Handy, Callum Eason and Graham Poole fighting out. Division 2 is being led, I can tell you, by Simon Cole in his Iveco, but he's only half a second ahead of Jake Evans, who's trying for 4 out of 4. They're down in 13th overall at the moment. Neil Yates, he chooses to move across and protects second place from Flying Ryan. It's still John Bowler who hangs on to the lead. Here they come then, three trucks line astern. David Smith just keeping a watching brief, and Tom O'Rourke having a go at Martin Gibson. Gibson ran wide there, coming into the complex. No squeal of tyres there in the background. There's a spin, the number 40, that's Archie Handy in the Volvo. Spun it at Druids. Callum Eason pulls up in avoidance, so if he can get going again, he can. A bit of a baptism of fire, a few niggles with the 26 truck as well. Michael Oliver putting John Bowler under pressure for second place. Only 1 win in his Division 1 career so far, John Bowler. That came at Thruxton in Hampshire a couple of seasons ago. They sort themselves out around the opening lap then. John Bowler with the lead in truck number 14. Across the line they come. Second place is O'Rourke. Ryan Smith in third. Neil Yates is down to 5th position behind Michael Oliver. Into paddock they go for the second time. Who's leading Division 2? Let's look further back. It looks like it is Simon Cole in the number 41. Ryan Smith on the inside, the two bonneted trucks together. He doesn't manage to get the line away from Tom O'Rourke. Michael Oliver is in 4th position. Then Stuart Oliver's in Division 2. It's Michael Oliver who leads overall in Division 1. Martin Gibson 2nd and Stuart Oliver 3rd. The Team Oliver trucks run 1, 2 and 3. Ryan Smith's made up 1 place. He's got ahead of Stephen Powell, who didn't get the best of starts in his repaired number 3 MAN. Ryan Smith now chasing his great rival David Jenkins in the number 69. They completes the opening lap then. Nico has got ahead. I remember Simon taking a few wins here in the past in his old Mercedes, the Mercedes Beast as it was known. Sami Oyanen in the Mad Croc. Sisu in 2nd place. Sisu very successful in the European Championship in years gone by, the likes of Jokke Kallio, Harry Lustarinen and the Finnish lady racer Minako Pala have driven for them in the past. Continued as well, so it looks like we have got away with that. There's Oyanen in the background, so yes, the race continues on. Ryan Smith leads as they complete the opening lap. 2nd place Stuart Oliver, it's Michael Oliver in 3rd place, then David Jenkins in 5th place, Martin Gibson, then John Bowler. Oyanen by about 1.5 seconds into the complex for the 2nd time. Smith clearing off as he always does in race 1 of the weekend, it seems. Bouncing over the curb, that's Ricky Collett, the yellow MAN number 95, the heavy haulage company boss from Yorkshire, chasing Adam Bint in the Mercedes number 5. Overjoyed to get his first ever Division 1 win earlier this season with that new truck for this year. There's Division 2. 33. He was in good spirits in the paddock earlier on. He leads Michael Oliver, who's up to 2nd. Martin Gibson down to 3rd. There's been a bit of contact. There's a bit of bodywork hanging off Michael Oliver's truck. 4th place is Tom O'Rourke. David Jenkins up to 5th. And Stuart Oliver in 6th position. I think it's David Smith in 7th. And Ricky Collett is 8th. He starts to move around, weaving about there. Look at David Jenkins trying to hold off Stuart End in race 5 when he tried for many laps to hold off Ryan Smith. He was no way going to let Ryan past him. Adam Bint again kicking up the dust. He's a little bit wayward in this one in the Mercedes. Ryan Smith up the inside. He won't get past David Jenkins there. He gives it a good go though. Might get him at Church Corner. And he forces Jenkins to go wide. They didn't leave him any room at all. Jenkins onto the grass. You can tell there, dead Mercedes, former Division 2 champion. John Bowler behind him. Rounding up the top 10 is Stephen Powell, then Tom O'Rourke. Michael Oliver had a brief look for 2nd place there, down the Wheatcroft straight into Redgate. Martin Gibson running well in full. Ryan Smith's got a run on David Smith. He's going to go for 3rd place. He remembers Brands Hatch and how long he was held up behind David Smith. He goes through into P3. It's not been the best of weekends for Ryan with that disqualification yesterday. John Bowler up into 4th position. He's going well. Martin Gibson down to 5th. And then there's a gap caused by all that chamoisle behind them. Neil Yates is 6th. And Tom O'Rourke, in what's left of the 86 truck, is 7th. Then it's Stephen Powell, David Smith and Adam Bint rounding up the top 10. Sami Oyanen, the Finnish driver in the Sisu, leads Division 2 ahead of Jake Evans and Archie Handy. Michael Oliver's rejoined towards the back after his spin. There's the Division 2 leader. It's one of the Team Oliver trucks. That's Martin Gibson moving past Neil Yates, I think that was, up into P7. David Smith in that battle as well. It's only taken him less than a lap now, Ryan Smith, and he's already caught John Bowler. Up to Surtees for his best ever finish. Jake Evans in 3rd, Archie Handy 4th, then Eason and Poole. Yes, Simon Cole unfortunately has pulled up in the pits. Ryan Smith still can't get past David Jenkins. There's been a bit of rubbing there. You can see tyre marks on the side of Jenkins' truck. Whether that was with Smith or someone else, I'm not sure. I'd imagine it was on the first corner into the hairpin. Chasing John Bowler in the 14. Ryan Smith continues to lead from Michael Oliver. We're told it's Michael Oliver's birthday today, so he'd love a victory to celebrate. David Smith under fire for 6th place. David Smith comes from West Malling in Kent. Stephen Powell trying to make a move on Tom O'Rourke. This is for 7th place down towards the hairpin. O'Rourke holds him off. That wheel arch still flapping in the slipstream. Jake Evans, I note there, is on the back of Bradley Harvey going for 2nd in Division 2. He always seems to come on strong in the second half of races, Jake Evans, so far this season. Maybe that could become his trademark, late charges. Things stand at the moment. David Smith will be on pole for tomorrow's first race. Stuart Oliver's run a bit wide there into the complex. David Jenkins all over the back of the number 12 of Michael Oliver to try and take 4th position. Now, Michael Oliver, for some reason, at the end of lap 3, his transponder didn't work. It's been reset now by the timekeeper. There's the Division 2 leaders. Cole ahead of Oyanen and Harvey. So Jake Evans has not yet made his move. We've lost Ricky Collett into the pits, unfortunately. Problems for him. David Jenkins has got a black and white flag being shown. That's a warning for exceeding track limits. One more offence, he'll risk a 5-second penalty. They're definitely pulling away from Martin Gibson here. We know that truck had to be repaired.